What up, YouTube? What up, Flow Nation? What up to the whole Flowpack family? I appreciate all you guys. Thank you for all the support and love lately. Man, Flowpack RC has been booming. I think it was Friday and Saturday night. I got 52 orders, guys. It's been great. I appreciate you. I'm having a hard time keeping up with the orders and trying to get my stuff out, my cars out so I can send them. I like to focus time on my car so I can get to where I need to go. But of course, your guys' stuff comes first. I barely got done, so I'm making a quick video, and I'm going to try to work on my cars before a bunch more orders come in, guys. So the reason behind this video is two reasons. The budget build, and I got a message the other day from a gentleman by the name of Junior, and he said, hey, I want your honest opinion. I know you, Jason, you give honest opinions. You don't hold nothing back. I got this fan. I believe it's really good, and I just want your honest opinion. I know you're part of NTF and stuff like that, so, just give me your honest to God opinion. All right, no problem. That's one thing about me, guys. I'm not going to sugarcoat for nobody. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I don't care if a company that sponsors me tells me you need to say this, and I'm not going to do it if it's not true. I'm sponsored by Roaring Top and New Motors, and I believe wholeheartedly they are the best of the best. Their stuff is top notch. Roaring Tops, I proved last week, and it did 171 in the slash. They're excellent batteries. New Motors, I don't even have to say anything. You guys know the efficiency's there. I noticed a lot of people are buying the motors, and I got like 4 or 5 messages last week. Jason, I haven't gained it all, bro. I paid $500 for this motor, and I'm not gaining. I never said you're going to gain with the motor. I just said your system's going to run more efficiently, guys. You can get it to go faster, but it's not right off the bat. So you'll have to figure that out. I'm telling you, though, they're very efficient motors. They're good motors. I'm not saying anything bad about TP or Cordova. Those motors will get you there, too. Obviously, it's been proven before. So, and actually, the 171 run was with a TP motor. Because I'm waiting on a bunch of new motors to show up. Hopefully they're here this week or beginning of next week, and then I'll start running my new motors. I sold like 9 motors, guys. So this is the fan review, and I opened it, and I thought it was pretty cool. So his company is G-Force Fans, and I saw it, and I said, man, this is basically the same thing as Nicholas Tordella had. This is same thing. And if you guys know me, I don't like that copying stuff. I don't want you to copy someone else's stuff, but he came out with something really unique. These are, I believe, aluminum. He paints them, cleans them up. Looks really nice. But in a lot of my videos, you'll hear me complaining about how loud Nicholas Tordella's fans are. It's because they're pushing air, guys. There's nothing wrong with them. It's just they're pushing air. So in the video, I have to speak up like this so you guys can hear me. And it gets to be annoying. And I was actually thinking about putting the on and off switch somewhere sticking outside the car. So that way, or off the battery or something, so I can lift in or reach in there and do that. Well, Junior solved that problem. And I'll show you right now. There's the fan plugged into this little 800 milliamp battery. Yes, sir. He's got it on a remote. So, how powerful is this little fan? It's pretty powerful. It's going to move itself all over. And actually, one of the screws is sticking down further, if you can see that. So it's not flat. It moves some air, guys. And then, turn it down. I haven't played with it enough, but supposedly you can turn it down to like 25%, 50%, 100%. I don't know. Let me see real quick. Let me see if I can do that. So I'll have to play with it, I guess. It's just basically going on and off, but yeah, so there you go. Remote. So after your video's playing, guys, And I'm done talking. Hey, this is the Mugen MGT7. I'm about to send it. As soon as I hit the road, boom, I turn it on. Next thing you know, we got some big power coming, guys. I really like it. I think it's pretty ingenious, actually. I'm glad that he thought outside of the box with it. Oh, it's getting too loud, so now I just turn it off. Turn it back on. And like I said, one of the screws is actually sticking down. I'm going to unscrew it real quick because I want to see what it'll do on a completely flat surface. But I just thought this idea was really cool, man. It's something outside of the box. And these fans are not new to anybody. You know, everybody nowadays. Nicholas, I had them first, I believe. And then, well, I can't say that because I know a couple guys in the speedrun game that had them. But they weren't selling them. They just got them for themselves. Then Nicholas Cordella made them pretty and beautiful, and everybody wanted one. And then a couple people jumped on the bandwagon, and then I thought, hey, this is going to be the same thing. But this whole remote thing, man, this thing wants to, damn, it just totally lifted up sideways. Watch. Trying not to let it fly off the table, but it's moving some air, guys. All on a remote. I think that's pretty cool. And this battery, I ran it all weekend, so it hasn't been charged. This is one of the batteries I run on my car. Hasn't been charged. But G-Force fans, guys, really good product, I think. I think it's going to push some good air. It feels like it. And then the remote idea is pretty cool. If he can get this a little smaller, I would love to have it like that or something, you know, without this long wire on it. But, you know, call him or hit him up and maybe he can make that happen for you. This thing's not that big. We can put it anywhere. But yeah, I'm really happy with it. I think it's a good product. And thank you, Junior. And let's see. G-Force fans, guys. Check him out. He's got a Facebook page. I'll put it in the description of this video if you want to hit him up. Check out his fans. Good quality. I'm going to give this 100%. Good quality, man. I like it. Really good. He's got all sorts of colors, too. He sent pictures of green ones, red ones, and of course, got to have the blue, guys. So, yeah, this is pretty ingenious. I like that. That's pretty cool. All right, guys. We're done with that. Next on the list, now that I just blew everything off my table. All right, so this is the budget build, the 100 mile per hour, $100 car. I've learned in the world of YouTube that you have to do things twice. So, if I'm going to build this car with you guys, and I'm 30 minutes in the video and find out what I just bought to build this car isn't going to work, you guys just watched a 30-minute video for nothing. And I just made a 30-minute video for nothing. And, you know, anybody that does videos knows that it takes longer to make a video than just do it real quick. So, I want to make this car fast and I wanted to make it easy. I went on and I bought a Robinson Racing 48 pitch, 49 tooth Spur Gear. This thing was $16.69 with shipping and everything. That's the only shipping this place offered. And these things are unicorns, guys. You cannot find them. I'm telling you, I found some in China, Japan, but they're like 30 days out. So I bought this. The gear was only $6.79, but the shipping, the only shipping this company offered was $9.90. It's Graves RC, which was UPS priority. So, which is crazy because I know UPS priority is like $7 or $8 for the small box, and this came in a little bag, and that's all it was. So I put it in the car, thinking, okay, before I do this video, I want to make sure this thing's all going to work out. And this Spur Gear, guys, is tiny. This thing would have done the trick. It is so tiny. 49 tooth, it would have done the trick. Except when you put a motor next to it, which I did. Let's see, where's that motor at? Let me grab the motor real quick. So this isn't the motor I'm going to be using. I'm just using this for test purposes. You put the motor in here. That's as far as the motor slides over. You would need over a 50 tooth pinion to make this match. Let me see, where's the hole? That's as far as the motor goes over. you would need a 50, maybe even a 60 tooth, because it hits on right here, and you can't shave that down because those holes are only so wide. So it's going to hit on there all day long. You're not going to be able to do it. You would have to get, like I said, like a 60 tooth pinion. It would just be ridiculous. So let me try with a different motor that's smaller, that maybe I can get a better perspective with. Here we go. This is the one I actually mocked it up with. So here's a Traxxas. See that gap in between there, guys? For a 48 pitch, you'd need like a 60 tooth. It's ridiculous. So I thought, well, what if I grind this down and do it? Well, you know what? It's not going to work, because I told you guys I wanted everybody to be able to build this car. It's not going to be some custom car, dual motor car that I have all this custom stuff made for it, custom for me, and now you guys got to go trying to search around to get a carbon fiber chassis and try to... No, I want this to be easy. Well, this is a unicorn. I'm telling you guys, it took me 2 or 3 days of solid searching to find one left in stock, which I wasted $17 on for nothing. So if you guys can't buy it, then I'm not going to use it. That's the way it's going to work. I want you guys to be able to build this with me. Let's go out. Let's hit 100 miles per hour. And then you guys run from there, man. Go hit 110, 115, 120. That would be awesome to see these videos come up with this thing. One thing I did get is a Pro-Tec 41 tooth gear. And you know what? That's going to be plenty for one of these 10 scale motors, guys. Especially on like 3S. So this is a 48 pitch, 41 tooth. There's the part number if you guys want to get it. And then I went on Robinson Racing and seen that they made a 52 tooth, a 54 tooth, and I believe a 60 tooth. Still can't find them nowhere, and I still think it would be too small and the pinion would not touch. So I went ahead and got a 66 tooth Robinson Racing gear. It's coming in. The stock ones it comes with is, let me see if I can read this. I believe it is a 84 tooth. All right, so the stock gear that comes with is an 84. That's the extra one I bought. It's also an 84. Don't know why I got the same size, but I did. So 84 tooth down to a 66, almost 20 teeth, 18 teeth. So it's going to make a significant difference, man, to bring it down. And we're going to be running this car, guys, on 2S and 3S. I know that I can go out tomorrow with these gears on there and that pinion on 4S and hit 100 miles per hour all day long. But keeping it on a budget build and $17 just for a gear kind of knocks it out of the budget. So the gear that I did get was a 66 tooth, and it was $5.49. So that's all. And the place had like 4 or 5 in stock. eBay, they had a couple on there, so you can find them. And go ahead and, if you got this car, you're getting this car, order that up. Now, these are some Gone Banana foams. Everybody in the world can get Gone Banana foams. Rick will make them for anybody. I am going to throw some contact foams on here. This was just for mock-up. Make sure they're going to work. But I'll throw some contact foams on there that everybody can get. They're like 15 bucks for the front and back, 7 bucks a piece. And we'll throw them on there. So that way, like I said, this build's going to be for everybody. It's going to be for the guy that's just getting into speed running, to a guy that says, hey, I've never messed with the belted car, to someone that's never messed with 10 scale. Now, 10 scale's never been my friend. I don't like the Pro-Tec. I think it's an awesome car. I don't like driving the Pro-Tec. I have some MTX6s and MTX5s from Mugen, and they've been sitting in the bottom of a drawer, and I haven't built them. So let's build this car together. I got the Spur Gear coming. This car is very simple to work on, guys. This whole top piece came off real easy, and you can get to everything. The only problem with it, there's like 20 screws in the top of this top piece, man, holding it on. A lot of screws holding this thing on. Then the gear pops right out. Take some clips off on the sides. Pop those clips off, which that one's halfway off because I got to change the gear anyways. Everything comes apart, and there's 3 screws in here that hold this Spur Gear together. Once you get that all together, slap it all back together, throw it in the car, and it's very easy to work on. Basically, you put the pulleys on the one side, put the belts on the one side, put the other belt on the other side. and then you just snap it right there. There you go. And it's back to going. So hopefully this will hold a 3S battery. I haven't even checked that. I know it'll hold 2S, so if it'll hold 2S, it should hold 3S. I got some CNHL 100Cs right here. These batteries, I don't really care for. Also, I noticed, check this out. The battery strap, that's as long as it is. I don't know what kind of battery they're using. Maybe they're using short packs, but it makes no sense to me because the battery tray would only be that big. So it fits a 2S in there perfect. So it'll fit a 3S. But we're going to have to change this strap out also, guys. This is not going to work. It's super short. I don't know why they put this short strap in there, but it won't go around. It'll go around the battery that way, but it will not go around this way. It won't even get close, so we'll have to figure out something else unless I did it wrong. And it could have been. I have been known to mess up before. I think I did actually. There we go. I did mess up. My bad, Hobby King. But see, I don't know. If I messed up, fine. I'll own it, but why would they? There you go. I don't know why they would put this piece on there unless they just wanted to use a cheap strap. If that's just going to be on there, you could have just screwed it in there. But there you go. 2S's in there. So guys, let me get the Spur Gear. It should be here in a couple days, and we'll get this thing going. Once I get that Spur Gear, I'll move along real quick. So, under $250. Car, $100. I'm planning on using a Mamba Monster 2 ESC. And like a 10th scale Castle motor. You just can't go wrong with them, guys. This one I think is like a 4600. Yep, 4600 kV. So this should do the trick. Throw that in there with a Mamba Monster. Plenty of room over here for it. Got to get me a servo still. And actually, I seen some cheap Spectrum servos, guys, on Jenny's RC. And they look good. They look like they'll do the job. I think they got 184 ounces of torque or something like that for like 25 bucks. Can't go wrong. But this car will be under 250 bucks total. And I think it'll look nice. I think it'll really go down the road good. Got to order some new contacts unless I have some I can borrow off another car. But yeah, let's get this Spur Gear in, guys. This one obviously is not going to work. Even if you could get this to work and use a 50 tooth or 60 tooth pinion, you can't find the pinions. I think the biggest tooth pinion I found was a 48. I could be wrong. Let me check my thing of pinions here. So this is the biggest one I can find. And it's bigger than this 41 by at least 5 teeth, 10 teeth. So even this one on there though, it's no bueno. It's not going to work. Let's see if I can show you guys real quick. See that gap in there? And I think this is a 48 tooth. Still got a huge gap in there, guys. There's no way it's going to work. And it's maxed out, so no good. Gotta have a wide variety of bearings, or of gears, guys. These are just my small gears for all of my bashers and stuff like that. And gears that I bought that were not Saga brand gears. Let me show you guys something here. Where'd that bin go? There it is. So, I've tried all different gears, guys. I've tried the Spur Gear adapters. These things, tooth missing. Another one, worn down. It just totally shredded it down. This was one I got from China. And it was heavy and bulky. And it was the softest metal ever. It looks good from the front. From the side, no bueno. Here's another one, chewed down. Well, here's another one, blew apart. Here, I got a whole bin of these things. Here's another spur adapter with the Spur Gear, chewed down. And then this is a Saga. and it did break on me. But the teeth, like brand new. That's from me over cranking on it. Actually, I had to get it really, really hot to get a gear out, or a grub screw, and ended up tearing it up. But here's another off-brand. Shoot it up. But yeah, that's why I don't mess with these Spur Gear adapters no more, guys. They were convenient, but they're just too weak for what we do. I only use solder gears now. Gotta have a lot of them too, guys. Gotta have a lot. So, back to the point here. Buy solder gears. No, let's build this car. Let's get it to 100 miles per hour. I really hope that after we build this, you guys will jump on it and really take it further than that. My plan is after I get there on 3S, I'm going to drop it down to 2S, and I'm going to push it as far as I can go. Like I said, I haven't worked on nothing on this car because I want to do it 100% with you on video so we can see, we can do it together and you guys can see what's going on. And if it don't work for me, you can say, wow, I got to go back and change that, you know. It may work for you, but the gear, obviously I didn't want to waste your time, so I'm getting another gear. Should be here today or tomorrow. We'll get that straightened out and then get the new tires, figure out what's going on with the body. I don't know if I want to run that body or not. We'll see. We'll see where the budget lies, man. I'd rather put all my money into the electronics, and you guys should do that too. $100 car, $120 electronics, $20 body, $10 tires, boom, $250, done. And you'll have a car that'll rip, literally, and for drag racing, guys. This thing, I looked at some x-rays, and I looked at some serpents and stuff like that. I can't believe this how close this thing is to that. But, alright, guys. Thanks for watching. Check out G-Force Fans. Check out Hobby King for this Blaze R2. Robertson Racing for the 66 tooth. And I'll get you the part number on that. I think it's... Here we go. I know how to do it. This is a 1849. So the 49 stands for the tooth count. I believe it's an 1866. They have an 1852, 1855, 1860, but it's the 1866. If you find it, get it. If you got this car. If not, maybe you're just waiting to see if this car will do it. I guarantee this car will do 100 miles per hour. And if it don't, I'll throw a 4S in there and I will send it down the road. The cool thing is this car, the parts are so damn cheap for this car, guys. Literally, I found the front shock tower for like $238. The rear shock tower for $3. I mean, it's just dirt cheap. So if you do get in an accident, it's not like a Limitless or something like that. It's going to cost you $200 or $300 to fix. So check out G-Force Fans, guys. They're good quality, man. I really like them. Plug this bad boy in real quick, and we'll leave it off like that. Alright, guys. I'm out. Take care of your family. God bless you. I'm out. Peace.